So are credit cards bad? We hear about credit cards, hear about how detrimental they are or can be for you. Credit cards can be bad if you're not disciplined or you don't have a plan for them, but they also can be very helpful for benefits or maybe give you an opportunity to be able to scale a business if you have one. And so one of the things that I suggest when you're using a credit card is to have a plan, is to be prepared to be able to pay off maybe your credit card or keep your balance low and utilization low so you can keep a very good credit score. But one of the things that we need to look at is being able to use our card for maybe the things that we already pay for. If you're new or you're trying to build discipline with your credit card and say you've used them before and it's gotten frivolous and you've put yourself in a really bad situation, your first priority is to be able to pay it off. But if you're wanting to build the discipline, you're new to using credit cards, my suggestion is to be able to use that credit card for things that you already pay for. So you're going to pay for your phone bill, you're going to pay for your Wi-Fi, you're going to pay for your gas bill. Those things are things that you're going to pay for regardless. So be able to plan to be able to pay for those things with your credit card, but also be able to plan to be able to pay them off. Another way to help you save time and also be able to save money from fees is to set up the auto pay inside of your credit card. So that way you don't have to worry about missing payments, and that way you can be prepared. A good example of this would be, let's say that you have a credit card bill or you have a bill for a phone or maybe a Wi-Fi bill, and you set it for a certain time of the month and you set your auto pay for maybe later that month. If you're using our smart budget planner, you will be able to have this system down pat, have the money available. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, check the video above. That'll give you an opportunity to be able to get access to this tool. But what the Smart Budget Planner allows you to do, and also allows you to create a system to be able to pay off your credit card bill, but also pay your bills. So you're not worrying about your light bill being turned off and you're not worrying about being late on your credit card. And so if you have it set for all your bills for one day, maybe it's the 10th of that month and you're set to be paid on the 25th, you can set your auto pay around the 25th date and have it all paid off in full. So let's talk about credit cards based on your credit score and what are some options for you. So if you're at the 580 and below, maybe you've messed up your credit, or maybe you're new to using your credit card. The first two credit cards I would suggest to you is going to be the Capital One Platinum card, and the second is going to be your Discover It secured credit card. And the secured allows you to be able to use maybe a security deposit. Maybe you put $200 on this card, and basically you're creating your own credit card, and it's a great tool for you to be able to build your credit. But also, there's not a lot of perks, but that's when we start to continue to build our credit, bring it up to be able to use maybe some different credit cards. So if we are now building it to the 650 plus, now you may have the option to be able to use the American Express Blue Cash card, or also the Chase Sapphire or Chase Freedom card, which usually is about a 3 to 5% in different cashbacks, which will allow you to be able to maybe get cash back to buy something that you want. I personally love to use my credit cards because then maybe if my wife wants to have a Target run and I've got a lot of points, I can use that credit card to be able to maybe even buy it for her and get points for it, or I can cash out my points and get her a $50 to $100 gift card to be able to go to Target. And now that you've reached, maybe possibly you've climbed, you've built your credit, now you're at the 700 plus score, which is the holy grail of credit scores. It unlocks maybe the credit cards you've always seen on the ads, the American Express Platinum card, the American Express Gold, or the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Now these cards may have hefty annual fees, but they also come with great benefits. So maybe you've flown Delta, or you've been in the airport and you've wanted to get inside the Delta Sky Club. Well, these cards come with complimentary access to these clubs, which would normally be maybe a $50 to $60 per visit, typically, to be able to get in this club. And sometimes if you have the right card, you can even get guest access as well for complimentary. And so these credit cards can be beneficial and actually save you money. But that's the thing that people don't talk about is, well, if I get a credit card, then maybe I'm not going to be able to get out of debt. You just have to have discipline and you have to have a plan. And if you're looking for ways possibly to be able to get a plan and also have a budget, but also be able to utilize your credit card, we have a coaching program just for you where we're helping you become financially accountable, also helping you increase your net worth, helping you increase your income as well, and helping you on your way to financial freedom. So like, comment, or subscribe to get more content just like this.